just about set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and, man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Moore to return. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So, try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own
The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The handoff, it's Irvin. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Give. This is Irvin. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. In trouble, and down he goes.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A Beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Buccaneers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, here's Irving. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 21
They get
yards.
21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now Purdy. Have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners going to open up a 17-3 lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down by Jason Kennard. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That is caught. He got Godwin.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. the gun. It's Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Mayfield to throw. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is Baker. He'll try and get there on the ground. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up the 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again here with Irving. They tackle him at the 48, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, Mayfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
10 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Arden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
A gain there of 21. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
At the 26-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
On 2nd down, Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It's Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll step up, and he'll take this one in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over
49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Airing one out for Bourne. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
To Christian McCaffrey.
That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
49ers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Yaya Diaby, relentless in his pursuit. He finally ran him down. It's a loss of 8.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold them to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, 49ers. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
17.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Alfred Collins on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down and 3. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing is Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be brought down but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
31-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll take off again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline. Not only to secure
that one, take it in. Mike Evans, touchdown Buccaneers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1. Man in motion here is Jennings. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
On the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
Just a good, solid run here on third down. Tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
First and 10. Purdy. That one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Push down to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
McCaffrey, he'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. Robinson, touchdown! Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Niners 31. Buccaneers 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here is second and 5. Right back to Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 14.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Now, second and 4. They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Cotton. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the
This has been a really
13-yard
impressive
line.
drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
At the 5-yard line.
Here comes second down. It's Otten in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Purdy on first down. Finding his tight end, Farrell. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll come up now for second down. Here we go. One final play. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7th. The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On second down, Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of
15
15.
yards through the air. First down, 49ers.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw once more, it's Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ball carrier, Yaya Diaby on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.